really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in bed, and you playing hard to get. I'll take your hand and walk you across all of fire. I'll be your saint and the ultimate primal desire. Don't leave me behind with all these monsters of the undefined. Don't blame yourself for anyone that's ever hurt you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in bed, and you're playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in bed, and you're playing hard to get. Don't blame yourself for anything I'm doing for you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in bed, and you're playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in bed, and you're playing hard to
Oh, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Who we got in the chat today? No one. Nobody's in the chat yet. Let's be optimistic here. But nobody wants to see this fucking game. But doesn't matter to me. All right, let's get started. We're gonna pick up where we left off. What's up, Saber? I don't know if you could tell, Saber, because I put the terror mask on it, but I am using the profile picture that you made me. So at JRR Stebbins, Stebbins, he made my new profile picture, which you can't fully see right now, but it is my picture for my YouTube channel now. So, how you doing, Fallon? I hope you're ready for some gaming, for some Edge Peak. You were wondering where I got it. Yeah, I know, it just came out of nowhere. I drew it myself. And let's see if we can get through a whole stream without, like, a weird crash. It didn't happen last time, but the game gets more and more unstable as you go.
Phase 4. The meat factory.
This smells like shit.
So true.
Get a load of this thing, huh? Break it open.
I'm glad. Oh wait, I was gonna say we don't have to do a little quick time event. We do have to do a quick time event.
Disgusting.
Kieran finished Silent Hill F for the 5th time. Oh jeez, that's dedication. I can't remember. I can't remember the last game I played. Actually, that's not true. I just played Sonic Mania 5 times in a row. Oh yeah, Jim Cummings voices the Mask.
If that was corrupted his brain, it would be enough to know where to go now. Get it!
Oh my gosh, I look like that. That's my physique. I'm playing as my goals, but that creature was my physique. So, I don't know if you are aware, Saber.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
The music in the background is my own playlists, because this game has a lot of licensed music that makes it impossible to stream. I do that. I run around naked with long fingernails. You know, sometimes I'm golem maxing. I'm in my spooky abandoned warehouse. Oh fuck it, fuck me, these guys with the instant knocking your limbs off move.
2x4. Handy. Let's do some fucking carpentry.
Look at that beautiful. Oh, we're almost hitting 15 FPS. Oh, I'm kind of, you know what? I played one horror game, and now I'm burnt out on horror games already. I remember watching a playthrough of this game and thinking it was oddly silent, and then at the very last video I read a comment saying that they had to disable all the music. Yeah, well, I have the game's original soundtrack playing without the licensed music, and that still, it still gets claimed. So my last stream, I got a bunch of copyright notices that Howard Drawson owns a bunch of the music that was in my stream, but it didn't mute the stream. So as long as I don't play the five-finger death punch, I think we'll be okay. Bloodthirsty Jim Cummings. I mean, that's him as Winnie the Pooh. He's blood, like, just change every reference to honey to blood, and it's basically the same. Look, some PS3 games run okay. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, and I can't. Metal Gear Rising runs okay. Yeah, if that were me, it wouldn't have gone down like that, bro. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even need the mask. I would just be ripped like this at the default.
Used to be.
Me talking about Mexicans, am I right? Oh, I can't kill them. Okay. Oh, okay. Epic. You really want to get a good idea of Jim Cummings' range? Play the N64 Army Man game. Sometimes he's voicing every character. Oh, like John St. John, where he'll just talk to himself. Is that achievable, Natty?
Who's this prick?
Having a big meat arm? This is just one of those flood forms from Halo 3. You broke my machete! Gooner arm, it's true. That's right-handed Gooner. How you doing, Kieran? I missed out on you doing the ending of Silent Hill. I was busy. I was shaving my epic beard. Mostly because it gets itchy.
What the hell?
Oh, cool. Here we go. Nice.
Look, I'm getting head.
Final boss Silent Hill F was absolutely fantastic. I'm amazed by how it all played out. Some of the coolest shit I've ever seen. Remember when you started streaming that and you're like, man, this combat sucks, and you were getting all pissed off. You're getting ticked off. We're not even gonna say pissed off. You were white boy angry. You were ticked off. Uh-oh, we're getting some saucy pics. I have to watch it. I'll check it out later. Or tomorrow while I'm working.
Is that?
Oh my god, it's Wings of Redemption. The game grew on him.
Just a trick of the light.
Maybe I need to play Resident Evil 4 Remake 3 or 4 times and it'll grow on me. I finished that the other day and
Just curious.
I didn't like a single thing about it. Press circle to... Yeah, we've already done this. If the enemy lets me grab him. No? I think they have to be... No, not glowing. No, he's just not grabbing him. There we go. Walk towards the impalement chairs. There we go. You only ever did one remake, run of RE4 Remake. I didn't mind if I had no need to play it again. I'd play the... Well, that's the problem, is everything was worse about it. The only thing that was better was the weapon switching. Every single thing about the RE4 remake was worse than the original game. There was borderline no music, whereas the original game soundtrack is classic. Alien Resurrection is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about, Fallon. That is the best Alien movie. The game won't grow on me, Maverick? Yeah, no, I know. I'm being hopeful. RE4 remake was the same. Yeah, but RE4 remake... I mean RE2. RE2 remake was good, though. Alien Resurrection had Brad Dourif, so it's automatically the best one. Gotta go in the microwave room.
Get out of here now. Kind of feels like everything wants to eat us.
Oh man, we're one screenshot away from a nip.
Oh, so playmates.
Something about this game in particular really doesn't play well with my capture card. It like frazzles out a bit. It also had Ron Perlman being painfully made on screen. I'm sorry, that's everything with Ron Perlman that isn't Hellboy. Oh, I can go in 2 different directions. Whoa, exploration? Hold on, I have like mask vision. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I'll just turn that back off. Right, how do I... There's a button to, like, see where to go next. That literally didn't help at all. It just pointed right in between the 2 walls. What the fuck? Alright, let's just go this way. Oh, this is obviously the right way, because I had a machete.
It's like a torture chamber. There must be something we could do to help those creatures.
Oh yeah, the microwave. Every single room in this game is like a death trap. It's like Mad World if it had absolutely zero polish or pedigree or talent behind it. It's late for me. Good luck. Oh, please. I've beaten this game. I don't need luck. I've never beaten it on hard, though, because it's already a pain in the ass enough on normal. What's that sound mean? Is the microwave... Oh, can I throw them in? No, I'm just gonna smash them into the ground, I guess. Come on, I can kill these guys in one hit if I can grab them. There we go. We need a new Splatterhouse game ASAP. Someone like DM Namco and tell them. We need another one from this exact team of guys. I need it to be, like, completely fucking unfinished and busted. Running on a shitty... You know what? It would run on Unreal Engine 5 about as well as it runs on this. But I still love it. I don't even care if it sucks. It's just, like, this kind of weird, like, just pure edginess. It holds a special place in my heart. A lion doesn't concern himself with sleep. Yeah, bedtime is for babies. Bedtime is for babies who play baby games like Silent Hill F and not grown-up big boy games like Splatterhouse. Scorpions, do they not sleep? Is that true? I know you're obviously making like a joke on your username. I'm just curious. Manlets don't sleep either. I wake up at 2:37 in the morning every day for no reason. Can I throw you in there? Go. Go in. No? Yeah! This game has the same kind of quality as like Ghost Rider or Spawn Armageddon. That is to say, it's incredibly shoddy. But that's fine by me. It's edgy. They have what they call relaxed immobility or something, but are still alert. Oh, don't fish do that, or am I crazy? I don't know how fish work. Me to assume scorpions don't sleep is my joke. No, I just trust Saber's opinion. He's a valuable source of information. He made my cool new profile picture, so he must be correct about everything.
There's nowhere to go. How are we gonna get out of here?
Uh-oh. Oh boy, a side-scrolling section. Cert convinced me that Bosnia doesn't have elevators. Honestly, I don't know anything about Bosnia. The only thing I know about Bosnia is that there was a girl from Bosnia in my grade school. And, she was kind of dumb. But she also didn't have an accent. Which Cert has an accent. It was weird. Oh no! Wait, what the fuck? Oh gosh, microwaves, okay. Out of my way, bozo. Try not to get cooked. Someone cooked here. This is ironically, it's weird that there's this side-scrolling section, because I don't remember there being any platforming in the original Splatterhouse game. Splatterhouse 3 didn't really have jumping either. It was like a Streets of Rage type thing. I just autistically double-check everything I say online to make sure I'm never wrong. You know what you do? When you go on Twitter, you say something factually incorrect, and then just don't reply to anyone who calls you out on it. Give me your blood, buddy. Thoughts on Razorfist EA Games rant? It was Kino. I was surprised he was a Mirror's Edge fan. I didn't see it. I'll check it out. But I mean, was he angry about the Saudi Arabia thing, or was he happy about it?
Paint the walls red.
I don't regularly watch Razorfist because his like manner of speech is a little too like Spitfire for me. I like things a little more slow paced. I need someone more like slow and thoughtful and articulate. You know, like Review Tech USA. I've actually been thinking about playing this like all day. I don't know, which is weird because I don't remember enjoying it the last time I played through this game all the way. But it's just a game that I think about a lot. I don't know why. They don't make them like this anymore. Like, I think the closest thing we've gotten to this, maybe Deadpool? That was over a decade ago. For common, thoughtful, meaningful, positive, robust commentary, like Darkside Phil. Basically saying it was inevitable. It wasn't mad. He was just saying all the woke shit EA did was why the company is failing and the Saudis saving EA. Okay, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I can't name an EA game I've bought in the past decade. The last few EA games I bought were like Bulletstorm, Shadows of the Damned. Mirror's Edge. Oh, I think the last like as far as release date goes, the last EA game I bought was Syndicate, which was again over a decade ago.
All's red.
It was a great game. It was Starbreeze's last good game. Why even give me the lead pipe if I have to pin enemies to the wall? I got Titanfall 2 actually on like a sale for like $5. So I haven't played it. I just heard the campaign was good, so I have to still give that one a go. Again? I guess we'll just do it again. Once wasn't enough. Good thing you're still alive. Get over here, bozo. These guys are just like waddling around in the corner. Come here, I need you over here. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, he's yelling for help. Can I leave yet? You have to pull the lever again? Telling me to go this way. Yet there is nothing this way. I guess we'll just go back the way we came. What are we even doing? What is happening here? That's like, my biggest criticism of this game is that it's really hard to tell what's going on at any given moment because it's just like a series of violent events. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's wearing a shirt. What is this? What is this garbage? What? Why not just rate the game T? For little tiny babies. EA hates Mirror's Edge, and it's basically DICE, you only make Battlefield games from now on. I enjoyed Mirror's... Yeah, they did the same thing with Criterion. They let them make Black, and then they wouldn't let them make a sequel, and stuck them on stupid racing games forever. Oh, yeah, of course, we gotta drag the Deprived from Dark Souls and put him in meat grinders real quick. Oh my gosh, look at look at this. It's like seizing up. It's seizing up at the thought of loading 3 enemies as well as an environmental object. Wow. I never tried that before. I didn't think that would just like take down all his health in one hit. This isn't Sonic. I know Sonic's neat, but I had to do something for Halloween. And Evan's been craving some Edge Kino. I had to assuage his needs. Let's get some, let's juice up a little bit. Heavy attacks, sprint roll. Give me more help, biatch. Berserker radial combo. Cool. I want that. Splatter siphon upgrade. Okay. Saudis want to make money. They will fiercely make what you want, and you will like it. Progs will see they don't want controversy. Juice up. Yeah, hit the JU ice. Now we can leave. Now that we've made three giant tubes of blood and guts, we can leave the room for some reason. Why not? I just need to fill up my gigantic vats of blood before I can get out of here. Yeah, sometimes I have like my Spurg out rage fits while I'm just standing around. Creating a gay side quest for stoning women for driving side quests. Yeah, I'm thinking we're back. It looks like the green Bionicle mask. Yeah, it kind of does. I know the one you're talking about. That one was my favorite. The guy with the axe. I liked him and the ice guy with the sword and shield. All your Dynasty Warriors talk got me acting up. Bought the Berserk Muso game. I want to play that one so bad. I regret not buying it when it was like 20 bucks because now it's like $100. Oh, what a shame. I was so foolish. I told myself I would never make that mistake again, and so I had. What is the point of this like mask vision that's supposed to tell you where to go if it doesn't tell you where to go? You should definitely try Ken's Rage if you can get the chance, Fallon. It's a masterpiece. 1 or 2. 2 has the better soundtrack and more content, but 1 has an English dub. And it's a pretty good English dub. You've got Dave Mitchell as Rao. Oh my gosh. We're in the giant fan room. I'm here with my biggest fan. And like any YouTuber, when I'm in the same company as my biggest fan, I'm gonna lay some pipe. Yuck, 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 yuck. Binary Domain is the best game that yeah, I agree, actually. I like Yakuza 3 and 4. I liked Dead Souls. 0 was okay. Kiwami was like, okay, so we're just recycling the 0 combat system. We're not actually making a faithful remake of 1. And then Kiwami 2 was like, eh. 6 was eh. And I don't think I need to play any more of their games. Binary Domain was the best thing they ever did, and they're never going to top it. I should stream that someday. I love that game. I've never used my like Frieza transforming super mode at all, with it, except for that one time by accident. I haven't actually needed it because you can just regenerate health at any time. It actually is a waste to use it because you need that meter to regenerate your health. Oh, I gotta go back this way. Camera's flipping the fuck out. He's yeah, right? What was I playing today? Oh. I was messing around with Slitterhead. Which is... It's weird. Maybe I'll do a video on it, because it's just so interesting. I'm gonna have to, like... It might be a game I have to tell people about. Because it's, like, it's pretty cheap right now. It's, like, $30, but... I don't know how to describe it. You're like a ghost who like possesses people and gives them Wolverine claws made of blood to fight aliens that come out of people's heads. The original had platforming, but it was super clunky. Oh, so this is actually a very faithful to. Oh wait, are you talking about Ken's Rage? Because I remember Ken's Rage 1 had really bad platforming in it. It had like weird bits where you had to like climb metal grates, and it had bits where you had to jump on these like stone pillars. It was fucking terrible. But we don't talk about that part. We just talk about how the Rao fight takes like an hour. Alright, let's use my Super Saiyan mode on this guy. Like, jump over these spikes that come up very slowly, but you jump even slower was the extent of the... Oh, okay. Splatterhouse, because that was not Ken's Rage. It's the best Ninja Theory game, Heavenly Sword or Enslaved? DMC. I've never played Heavenly Sword. You know what? If you want to get crazy, you could say it's Kung Fu Chaos on the Xbox. I never played Heavenly Sword. I hated Enslaved. I never finished it. Oh yeah, the shotgun. Get the Doom super shotgun. Kind of looks like Borderlands, where like the holes of the gun are like painted over. Saw Splatterhouse 3 at an age where I was way too young for it, and it left a deep imprint on me. Do I have to like shoot these guys through the gates? I think the first like bloody game I was exposed to was the original Resident Evil, which was too scary for me. I could never make it past like the first like minute. Those motherfuckers. People love Enslaved and say it's the best thing Alex Garland has done besides Ex Machina and Dread. I can't stand it. Did Alex Garland work on it? I know he worked on DMC. I didn't know he worked on Enslaved as well. Well, let me crack open a seltzer. Let's try this again. I might not, you know, the game makes you pick up the shotgun, so I'm just gonna do it, and then I don't know. I feel like Alex Garland kind of like overstayed his welcome. He did Dread, he did Ex Machina, he did Annihilation, which was okay. Best Ninja Theory was obviously DMC. It's true, because it's Edge Kino. It's like this game, but like with some actual polish. And I'd argue maybe a better soundtrack, because Combi Christ is better than like every band that's in this game. Why did you fire 2 shots, Rick? You fucked me. You can't dodge roll with this thing.
You know, genocide is such an
Any more enemies? No? We kill everyone? When I was a kid, I got nightmares from reading the Silent Hill strategy guide. Yeah, you got... Well, I mean, like, my parents took me on that Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World. And that gave me nightmares, too. Watched Medicare's video on Randy Stair the other day, and this game is hitting like a truck with that edge. Oh, yeah. Well, fortunately, I don't have a intimate parasocial relationship with a cartoon ghost from Danny Phantom, so you don't have to worry about me. Didn't know the name of the game, then I saw a tiny clip of the original, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the game that traumatized me. There's a fun thought experiment. Do you think that...
Wait, I know this guy.
Yeah, we are screwed.
Do you think that MGS Delta means we're going to get a proper Guy Savage game? I'm just kidding. That's never going to happen. I know this is a boss from the original Splatterhouse. I don't know why they brought him back. I guess for la reference. I mean, he is a cool boss. He's more interesting looking than any of the other creatures in the game. Except for maybe the doll. DMC is better because Splatterhouse doesn't have a boss fight against Bill O'Reilly. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't have you fight evil Jeff Bezos. I'm sorry, normal Jeff Bezos. It was like 10 years before I saw footage of the third game. All the memories came. I know that feeling. It's happened to me. I can't remember off the top of my head what game it happened with, but I know it's happened.
Show him why we call it Splatterhouse.
Because it's on the box.
Let's make a match. What do you say?
Fuck. Oh, right. I forgot he does this, like, appears in the dark shit. Was I supposed to be able to dodge that? Alright, let's go super mode again. I can't. My meter has to be full. Fuck. You miss Edge Kino? Just say that again. I had to explain that meme to my fiance because she didn't understand. Because I sent her just that GIF, but it didn't have the text, and she didn't know what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna just beat you with my floppy, disembodied arm. What did that move even do? Whoa, badass! Alright, how many times are we doing this?
Smelly ass piece of shit.
I see the chat moving, I'm just locked in right now. I'm locked in the Splatterhouse. This is probably the closest thing this game has to like a normal, traditional boss fight. That thing is definitely voiced by Fred Tatasciore. He's doing his like monster sounds that he does for everything. Alright, we got the chainsaw duel now. Can I get out of the way of this time? Yes! Haha! I'm pretty sure you get more chainsaws later in the game, and they all are just made of this guy's disembodied arms somehow. Why would you direct me to move it upwards if you were gonna like pull it out and swing it around? That doesn't match the movement you asked me to do.
You once told her you'd love her until the end of the world. It's time to prove it, Rick. The end of the world.
Growing up in the stick figure Flash animation era, we were spoiled with Edge Kino. We had no idea. I know. You know how many videos I watched of stick figures violently getting killed? Maybe the lion needs some sleep. Alright, Valen, have a good night. I got Splatter Slash. Freddy T is fantastic. Yeah, I love that guy. He, I was so excited in the new Sonic Racing, he voices Storm. And Storm is one of my favorite characters, so to have Dan Green succeeded by him is like, just like perfect. It's beautiful. It really is sad I'll never be this cool. You just have to do a bunch of steroids and not wear a shirt ever. Look at the PS3 struggle to load a pre-rendered animation.
Phase 5. The corpse that wouldn't die.
Nice landing.
Hey, your nutsack's not fused to your chin, right? I consider that a successful trip.
Where are we?
You tell me, Rick.
The carvings are Mayan. I'd say we're somewhere in southern Mexico. Maybe the Yucatan Peninsula?
Very good.
Someone in chat verify that those look Mayan.
Give or take a few hours and 100-something feet, we're back where we started. West had all this shit here and building the foundations of the mansion. A lot of people have entered these catacombs. Only West ever returned. Generations have been disappeared of Arkham Town.
Jim Cummings' voice makes me Jim. I mean Cummings. I mean, oh, never. Awkward. We got a Jim Gooner over here. What if instead of Jim Shooter working at Marvel, they had a guy named Jim Gooner, and he just insisted on drawing really sexy artwork? How come Jim Shooter never shot up the place? Like your name is supposed to be your job. Like, my job is just being under 6 feet tall. I got Splatter Slash. I think that's L1 square. Yes! Come here, you. Can I stomp on you at least? No? Yeah, it's like a smith not being a blacksmith. Exactly. It's like Chris O'Neill said, like Doug Walker was originally destined to be a dog walker. Exactly.
Let's make a mess. What do
Yeah,
you
let's rip
say?
him in half. Or rip his arms off, whichever Rick decides we're going to do this time. You see the splatter, but where's the house? We're in Dr. West's mansion. We're officially in a big house. It's just, he has like a giant cave under it for some reason. Alright, I need to think of like new puns. I can't just say I've been armed. I did that last stream. Maybe the real house with the friends we splattered along the way. Joel Kinnaman is Rick. He might be past his prime for that, but maybe if he like did some steroids, possibly. Oh my gosh. I hope we don't see anything naughty. I don't want to subject you guys to that.
Pick that up. You're gonna need
It's the guy's arm. I can run with the chainsaw. The running of the chainsaw is a popular sports event in Spain.
this way comes.
Try hitting square and triangle. I didn't try that before. You're just making me. I'm just hearing this for the first time. It's just like Metal Gear Rising logic. Square is horizontal, triangle is overhead. Oh, that's not Metal Gear Rising. That's Lords of Shadow. There's not like intense combos you could do with this thing. Let me I got 12,000. Wow, why didn't I get so many fucking points? All right, let's see. Cypher, splatter siphon upgrade, increases the radius. That's less important. And then I should be able to get this next. Nice. I think we should take ProZD's stance on casting a step further. Instead of like people being the same race as the character they're playing, they should have the same name. So like we need someone named Rick to play Rick. And we need someone named Terror Mask to play the Terror Mask. So people would have to legally get their names changed to be in movies. Pickle Rick. Like, we could, because his name is Jack, his real name is Jack, if they did a Metal Gear Solid 3 movie, he could be played by Jacksepticeye. Just die already, bozo. I already chainsawed you. I'm not doing it again. I'm not wasting my chainsaw fuel. Alright, fuck it. You broke my chainsaw! Shithead.
Not good.
I think Son's kind of pissed, huh?
Is there anything over here? I don't want to just run into the next room. This looks like I can break this. Nope. Snake says his name is David. Yeah. No, Big Boss is named Jack. David is Solid Snake.
Long enough to know that
And then
everything
Liquid is Eli.
dead wife back.
And he's crazy enough to think that the corrupted will do it if he helps me.
Everything crazy in the first.
Oh, cool. That door just, like, disappeared with no animation at all.
This house is a temple built in their name. Artifacts, old legends.
Gotta be worms in these tombstones, right?
The good doctor spent a lifetime in crap. All
Wow, that pile of mush is really fucking with the frame rate. Snake is David Hayter. That doesn't narrow it down. It is weird that we've gotten like 3 different voice actors for Big Boss. But we only had one for Snake. Imagine being called Eli and going up against a David, dude, from the start. Hey, I know a cool guy named Eli. He's in one of my group chats. All right, let's hey, do you mind? Aye. Take that. And one of these. I don't think I have to. I think you can just punch the eyeball, but I'm just gonna throw these guys at it. Don't blink. Actually, blink twice. Yes, David Boreanaz solid snake since his name is David. See, that works. That makes more sense to me than casting some... Well, actually, yeah, there is the... Saber said that the original snake is named David, so... Maybe that was like a Charlie Sheen situation where he's like always playing characters named Charlie because he can't remember fucking anything because his brain is fried on cocaine. Classic wall mouth. Imagine the top, though. The best Halloween movie for me. For me, it's Halloween 3. I do love Halloween 3. That's actually of the Halloween. Are you asking like for movies to watch for Halloween or the Halloween franchise? Because I would say Halloween 3. How about with VA casting? They need the same body type. We can't have. Well, look, man. Then Pro ZD's out of a job. Poor guy will never work again. Do you want him to starve? I mean, he could probably use it.
You see that? Jenny!
You hate this. Why? Oh my gosh, I remember this part. This part is really hard, and not because it's like well designed, but because it's a platforming segment with context-sensitive button inputs. You called it. Young got out of the VA injury. Did he really? Why? I thought people loved him. I thought he was the ideal casting choice for Kazuma Kiryu. Let's try this again. I'm not letting go of the arm. It's staying with me like in Pool Boy 2. Carrying it around everywhere I go. He won't make body type VA casting true. YouTubers can't VA. Oh, well, you're slashing my dreams.
Jenny!
I'm kidding. I don't want to be a voice actor. You think I would want to work with any of those people? Ruins the reputation of Yakuza, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I just walked right off. Now we get to watch this amazing loading screen again. Real DSP hours. Who up? Necro, the energy of the dead. I would have a better voice for voice acting if I smoked a lot of cigarettes. I should do that. I think it's time. I think it's time to start smoking. Dude, PS3 freaking fucking PS3 netcode in this single player game, dude.
Jenny!
Just love the floppy arm effect. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. We got this. I gotta lock the fuck in and just psychically predict what the game wants me to do next. Alright, a rock drops here. Now I can make the jump. Oh, we did it. Nice. I liked David Gordon Green's Halloween trilogy, specifically the third movie. The first movie was fine. Second movie, I don't remember a fucking thing about it, but I did really like that third one because it was something different, like Halloween 3. And then it turned into two old people fist fighting, which was weird. But, you know, Halloween is really not a particularly good film franchise. The only thing that makes the third one good is that Tommy Lee Wallace directed it. If he didn't have his hands in it, that plot could have been a fucking nightmare. Come here, you little bastard. Well, it took down half of its health. It broke the board, but... Let me do the quick time event. Quick time events are the point of the game. Can I pick up his eyeball? Hell yeah. What does this do? Hit him with it. It insta-kills them. Give me the eyeball. I want to use it again. Oh, it just exploded. Never mind. Halloween 1 is great. 2 is good. 3 is Kino. That's it. The rest sucks. Have you seen... have you seen The Curse of Michael Myers? Give me that. Give me that board.
2x4. Let's do some fucking carpentry.
Alien is the only good monster movie. Oh, I guess I have to throw these guys in these big things. Why even give me an item to use? Come here, you. Right? You go in here? Go in. Yeah, okay. Is that it? No, did it not count that one? There we go. Did I like Halloween H2O? No. I don't. There's like a subgenre of 90s horror movie that I really don't like. There's Halloween 8. Well, I also don't like any of the Scream movies, but Halloween H2O, both I Know What You Did Last Summer movies are fucking crap. The Haunting, Ghost Ship. I just rewatched Ghost Ship the other day. That movie still sucks. It's so dumb. I like Urban Legend. Never seen it. Water is notoriously not a Kino setting. No, Jaws doesn't count because I want to make a point. I liked Sphere. That movie scared me as a kid. It made me scared of jellyfish. But it's, you know, it's really more of a good sci-fi movie than a horror movie. Sphere, the book, is extremely good. I have a copy of it that I've owned for about 9 years that I haven't read yet. House on Hill 90s remake was Kino with Jeffrey Rush and Famke Janssen. You mean the one where Owen Wilson's head gets bit off by a giant brass lion? Oh my gosh, don't clip through the wall and make me restart the checkpoint. Weird seeing me plan for a comeback. We're playing so much Sonic in the foreseeable future. This is going to be Sonic Central, which I think is the name of an actual website. Probably. Do you know how many Sonic fan sites there were in the 2000s? Oh, we fought two bigger guys. This one smaller guy is really going to make a difference. I guess he'll just kick the shit out of me. I spoke too soon. This other guy's just flopping around on the ground, clipping through the camera.
Keep it coming.
Fucker. I'm gonna break some of these pillars. Someone's gotta have a weapon or something I could use. That's good enough. There's like no invincibility frames in this game, so it's like enemies can just like destroy you in seconds. There are a lot more fan sites in 2000 now. Everything is not everything is specifically a subreddit.
You're fighting for.
Give me more worms. Give me the worms. I need worms in my bloodstream. Yeah, that's right. Ha ha ha.
Please kill something. Yes!
There we go.
I could
Kick his ass.
lion.
I like when the subtitles don't quite match up with what he's saying. Tried to visit an old 2000 fan site and it was gone. Like, there's so many. There were so many, and now they're all vanished. And all those people are probably like mentally ill or dead. Random, very specific memory. I have an early internet was trying random websites to see if they existed. Yeah. I mean, you remember hamsterdance.com? And it was just a bunch of GIFs of hamsters set to the Hamster Dance song. Oh, fuck this. Give me that.
Now we're cooking.
Oh, the soy jack room.
Let's rip a few of these fucking heads off.
I think you have to specifically put their heads on the pedestals. That is not even the head of the creature that I killed. That is just some random enemy. That's like the generic, like, basic enemy head. Pick it up.
Now we're cooking.
I just need to pick. I need to get some head. There we go. Alright, there's one on there. This looks kind of annoying. 90% of the rooms in this game are like some stupid puzzle like this.
Now we're cooking.
And it doesn't really explain it. It's just like, yeah, figure it out. I just happen to have played this game. I'm like one of the 3 people on Earth who played this game more than once, so I'm privy to its stupid puzzles.
Well, those Aztecs really knew how to use their heads, huh?
Alright, give me my machete.
Cooking.
Please make Jim Cummings and Sully for taking too long or time. He does give you shit like every single time you get hit. But that's about it. He only comments on the combat. Oh, we don't even get any nip with this one. What a waste. All right, that's it. We killed 1 million fucking things. What do we do now? Can I, like, break this thing on the ground? Am I missing one? Let me see. No, I got them all. Okay. So let's just chop all their heads off and hope we're allowed to proceed. Is there like a tiny door in here I missed? No. Almost as bad as Bubsy 3D with the option to shut him up when repeating dialogue. Yeah. He has like one saying for each like weapon that you can pick up. So you'll hear a lot of like, he'll say like let's do some carpentry line like 500 times in this game. Let's just maul them. Let's rip them to pieces. Hopefully they let us out of this room sometime today when the PS3's hard drive remembers that we have to proceed with the level somehow. Right, everyone's dead, right? Okay, what does that mean? Can we leave? There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, he says that a lot. What's the worst werewolf movie? Oh, I haven't watched either. I've never. I don't think I've ever watched a single movie about a werewolf. I haven't even watched that new Wolfman movie, which by all oh look, it's an actual penis. They just straight up put a penis creature in the game.
Noisy friend.
At least he's circumcised. That's how you know he's evil. Can we get like a soft lock on the camera here so I can see what he's doing? Come on.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's a tough choice, man. Gonna go with cursed? Yeah, you would know. You would know. If I can block him, which you really can't block any attacks in this game.
Open your eyes.
You can't. Because I was gonna say, cock blocked him. I gotta get closer and use my healing attack. You can't even punch him at his shaft. You have to wait for him to flop onto the ground. What is going on with the cameraman? Come on, come on, come on. Need you to do the one move that allows me to hit you, please. No, he's still not doing it. Come on. Riveting stuff. There we go, right? Right? No, he's just like, his texture turned completely red. What the fuck? Take you on the shit werewolf movie tour sometimes. I mean, I know all about the Wolfman thanks to you. Were there any other games that used the whole regenerating wound thing? The only ones I can think of are this and that Wolverine game, and maybe Never Dead. Deadpool. But it was very minor in that game. Oh man, it's loading. It's loading. I can hear my PS3's disk drive clicking as it tries to load this fucking game. Forgot about the Dead. How do you forget? It's a classic. It's
Phase 6.
I don't know if I'd call it Edge Kino, but it's close. I'd say it's Edge Kino. It's extremely violent. It's got a lot of sexual humor. Maybe the humor might be a little quirk-chungus, but otherwise it's Edge Kino enough. How did Sony fuck up the PlayStation 3? Look, man, that didn't even need the PS3. That's just this game. This game is running on fucking Gamebryo. It was not meant to be played on a console. They probably should have made a PC version, but they didn't bother. But a 500 gigabytes solid-state drive in that puppy, I'd have to look up how, because I have one of the slims. Chop him up. No, he's not getting chopped. Okay. These side-scrolling sections would be a lot easier if I could use the D-pad. You have to use the joystick for them. Welcome back, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh, giant fetus. We've reached the zenith of Edge Kino. You can't really be Edge Kino. Like, you've reached the final form. Ninja Gaiden 2 has weird fetuses. Dead Space 2 has fetuses. Oh my god. What is this, Castlevania? I'd have job security working on COD forever, but it must be soul-crushing to know you have to work under that Turk roach who did hunt down the free man. Stick of truth, you fight a fetus? Makes sense. Did I watch Captain S? Yes. Yet. No, I don't watch anything, so I haven't really had time. I haven't taken the time.
Beast with a human heart.
Actually, that's not true, because my brother insisted that I watch it. I watched the Devil May Cry show. I actually watched it, and you know what's the craziest thing? I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. It was better than Captain Laserhawk. I know it's a low bar, but I'll give it that. It was better than Captain Laserhawk. It definitely gave the vibes of like someone who's only played Devil May Cry 5 and seen the memes surrounding the other games. Not even joking, that Turk Birkin managed to fail upwards writing for COD. I would love to play Hunt Down the Free Man. That looks edge Kino. Dave the Jackal sucked, but I found it Kino. Found a lot of Kino in all the Prague BS. Well, it's like people, I think people oversold the political messaging of the Devil May Cry cartoon. Like they're like, oh, the demons are refugees and they're stand-ins for like Muslims, and I'm like, I didn't really get that. It just felt like pretty like bog standard like cartoon preaching, like stuff that we would have gotten in any action cartoon in like the 2010s. So if anything, it felt a little dated, but that works in its favor. All right, let's not get hit by this fucking thing, whatever the fuck that is. It sucked. It was cringe. I mean, it was pretty cringe. Like doing break stuff as the theme song. What the fuck, man? That was so lame.
You still haven't answered my question.
There was a Papa Roach song in it. I was like, come on, man. Just use one Shooty HG song.
If you're the good guy, then stop me before I kill again. I'm just an expression of your heart's desire.
But it was hardly the worst thing I've ever seen.
Come on, let yourself go.
It definitely was. You know what? It definitely wasn't anime though. People calling it anime need to like stop. It doesn't look or lean into any of the visual language of anime. It doesn't look like an anime at all. This is a Limp Bizkit Slaughterhouse hold. I mean, I do like Limp Bizkit. It's just like I don't associate Devil May Cry with nu metal. I associate it with industrial metal, and that's how you know like the people who thought break stuff being in the show was a good idea don't know anything about the games prior to 5. Even the DMC reboot got that right. The baby shoots like poop out when you kill it. You know the term for baby poop inside of a uterus is called meconium. I obviously wasn't. DMC obviously wasn't as good as the 2000s Devil May Cry show though, which was almost just like a slice of life show with like little bits of action in it. Very weird stuff. But I liked that show when on the rare instances I was able to catch it on TV. Can I hit this? No. Castlevania show is good too. I heard it drops off really like a cliff after the first season, and I've only seen the first season. I saw the first season when it came out, and I just never thought of it again. I'm just not like a huge Castlevania fan, so it didn't really matter to me. Which is ironic, because Lords of Shadow is in my top 10 games of all time. I just don't really care that much for the main Castlevania series. I did not know that. You learn something every day. I used to have a background in medical care. So I know a lot of arbitrary technical terms. You really just need to watch the first. Well, even that wasn't that the first season was like Le Church is Le Bad, which like the closest thing the DMC show had to that was Kevin Conroy's character just constantly being like, "Oh, God wants us to. God has a purpose for everyone, but also I have a nefarious purpose for everything I'm doing." That fucking sucked. Did I give people the medical drug? I was licensed to prescribe some, yes. Warren Ellis wrote the first season. Well, the only thing I read by Warren Ellis was, what was it called? Supreme Blue Rose, which was absolute dog shit. And I only read it because I read Alan Moore and Rob Liefeld's runs of Supreme, which I liked. So don't, oh my god, I have to do all this shit over again. I love good checkpoint placement. Doralius and Associates clears anything Netflix did. I don't know what that is. Netflix fell off. They changed the title of Scodal Recall to Love Sick. Is that an anime? I don't actively seek out anime. Like unless I've heard of it. I still need to finish Code Geass. I only watched like the first like 10 episodes. Speaking of anime, I gave people ibuprofen and acts like he's a pharma bro. No, although I was friends with quite a few pharmacists. No, it wasn't anything that crazy. Total Recall is about a guy with gonorrhea. Is that an anime or is that like a movie? Scrotal Recall sounds like a great name, but I definitely also understand why they changed it if they probably thought they were getting sued. Like how they made, I think it was the Sega Genesis version, or maybe the Neo Geo version of Splatterhouse 1? Maybe it was 2, where they made Rick's mask red to make him look less like Jason. British sitcom. Oh, okay. Well, the name immediately evokes, I don't know if you guys ever saw that briefly, very short-lived show called Testes on FX, and it was about, like, 2 guys who work for a company, and they take experimental drugs. And it ran for, like, 1 season, and it had Kenny from Kenny vs. Spenny in it. And I don't remember anything else about it. Alright, you really can't fuck this up, because then I get knocked back down. I don't get to get back up again. Alright, does this one shoot upwards? It does, okay. Give me a fucking checkpoint. I think it was Splatterhouse 2, okay. Yeah, I just know one of them, and there is a boss fight with a evil Rick in this game, and he has the red mask as a reference to that, I assume. Aurelius and Associates was a cartoon on The Escapists, basically like if Adventure Time was for grown men instead of Tumblerinas taking the toy away from 10-year-old boys. Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't follow anything. The Escapists had... I had a brief, like, obsession with The Escapists, but I didn't follow them like that religiously. You had, you know, you had Zero Punctuation, and then I got into, like, Jim Sterling, and then I got into Movie Bob, but then you had, like... You had like these like two guys who did like Let's Play shit, and it sucked. I forgot what they were called. You had Miracle of Sound, which fucking sucked. I think that guy still does it, and it's like, wow, bro. Video game parody music. You're really ahead of the curve with that one. Duralius. Eli told Thorne about Duralius, but he cleared it. Oh, that show. That was an escapist show? No way. I know he told me that it made fun of Zero Punctuation. I didn't know it was on The Escapist. Alright, so because I was trying to look that up the other day, and I couldn't scroll high enough in the group chat to remember the name. Because I had just finished watching Space King. Because I had seen everyone talking about it, and then I was like, I gotta watch this show Eli told me about, and I couldn't remember the fucking name. But now I know, and now I can watch that while I'm at work. They tried to be G4 TV, but they never committed. They could have done it. They had enough original content. I don't know what was going on behind the scenes that like prompted everyone to leave.
I can see you. So what is it you think I'm really?
Did you not see what this guy looked like before he put the mask on? He's like,
It's not just what you do.
he's
it's
me.
who you are.
He's literally me. He's definitely not a mass murderer.
Another game. You guys don't pump that urge.
Come here, you little fucker.
You've been wearing a mask your whole life.
Trying to grab my twink. There we go.
This is
You could be a naive guy who signed a contract with Machinima but never read the fine print. Let me see. Met a guy at a bar who did a good Christopher Walken impression, so they made him a character named Sir Walken. Guy they met at the bar died 2 years ago, so they can't revive the show again. Why don't they just do a new character? Just do a, Sir Walken got blown up by cannon fire or something. Or catapult fire would be more period appropriate. Not that complicated. Or like do like a in loving memory of, either at the beginning or end of the episode. Any pictures of girls in a game? Uh-oh, Witcher 1 got in trouble for this. I mean, Yakuza does it too. You collect playing cards of like sexy babes dressed up as bugs.
I removed flesh and resculpted.
He was their friend and he voiced multiple... Ah, okay. So they can't like King... I mean, King of the Hill is like limping along with its cast at this point. I haven't watched the reboot yet. But like, Dale is replaced? Bruh.
More likely, I before me on the surgeon's table. Their gods did not answer their babbling prayers.
Dale died. John Redcorn died. It's weird that Pamela Adlon is voicing like a 30-year-old Bobby. Characters I'm satisfied with are Bobby and Peggy. That sounds sad. I know John Redcord died, but I didn't know that the guy who did Dale also died. Yeah, he was a lot of characters. He wasn't just Dale, but like Dale is obviously the main one. And like Stephen Root is old. Like, how long are you gonna be able to keep him around for Bill? I mean, by all accounts, the reboot's good. I just haven't watched it yet. I don't. Like I said, I don't watch TV, so I don't really have time to keep up with everything. If I have like 2 hours of free time, I'd rather play video games. Make sure I got all the worms. Gotta slurp up all my worms. Peggy's ego is turned up to 11, but it isn't used for plots, so it's funny instead of cringy. I love Peggy. Like, childhood is hating Peggy. Adulthood is realizing Peggy is actually one of the best characters on the show because she's so dumb. She's so dumb and insufferable. And what's her name? Kathy Najimy does a great job of voicing her. Growing up is growing to like Skylar and unfortunately looking over the text thing. Ted. They one up themselves by making the most embarrassing Bill episode ever. Oh no. I don't know if I go... Bill is like harder to watch than Peggy sometimes. It's a shame like American adult animation didn't move more in the King of the Hill direction. Because, you know, it's obviously like a comedy show, but it does address, you know, real things that people have to deal with and can be pretty terrible. How does idolizing nostalgic adulthood realizing douchey McNitpick made more sense? Childhood is idolizing retro thinker. Adulthood is realizing anti-thinker made more sense. I'm almost due for my annual rewatch of Overthinker. I do occasionally turn on an episode or two, but I really need to give the whole series a sit through. Where'd he come from? Oh, he's over there? Okay. Let's beat the shit out of him real quick. I like that, even though I've got my big Baraka blade claws out, it still makes like the comic book like whack punch sound effect. Edge Kino, hello waifu salt lord. Yes, we are at the edge of the Edge Kino. Actually, I was mentioning I couldn't think of a game that came out later than this that's Edge Kino, but you do have Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, which is unironically one of the worst games I've ever played. It is spiritually similar to this game, but it is so bad. And it's not surprising that it is so bad because it is made by Spark Unlimited, the same people who made Legendary, which many of you may remember me getting very angry at on stream to the point that I like quit playing one night because I was on the final encounter and I was getting so pissed off at it. Prototype is the closest. I'm trying to think like what could possibly be the edgiest, because like this game obviously leans into that grindhouse aesthetic that was very popular at the time, and that's a big component of good Edge Kino games. Like House of the Dead Overkill did that too. You had Wet doing the same thing. It was pretty popular at the time. Killer is Dead and No More Heroes did it a bit. I don't know if I'd call anything Suda does. Maybe he does Edge Kino. There's an argument to be made for it, I guess. Shadows of the Damned, and Shadows of the Damned is definitely Edge Kino. I think Evil Within is probably the closest you can get to Edge Kino while still being a horror game. Mick Gordon Kino reminds me, look up his new song for that upcoming game. It's on Spotify and it kills. I'll check it out. I like Mick Gordon a lot better than Casey Edwards. Casey Edwards is the guy who did Devil May Cry 5. Because Mick Gordon seems to actually think the music he's making is cool, whereas Casey Edwards is like, I can't believe I hit the top of the Spotify charts with a song with the lyric, pull my devil trigger. Like, okay, if you didn't like the lyrics you were writing, why did you write them? It made me like all the songs of Devil May Cry 5 less. Like, no, I just think this shit's cool, man. I don't have to be like coy about it. Just get Shooty HG next time. He fucking loves making edgy music. If there is a next time, we're probably not getting another Devil May Cry anytime soon. There's just no way. Capcom will not invest the money in it. They could reuse. It could be 100% reused assets, and they still won't want to do it because it will cost more than $0 to make, and it doesn't have the name Resident Evil attached to it. This reminds me of the elevator section in Marvel Ultimate Alliance. They can't break the elevator in that game, but it just, like, makes you stop and fight waves of enemies for no reason. Kind of forgot about this. There's a lot of just, like, weird death trap sections, so I don't remember all of them. Elevator sections rule, I know. The elevator section was the best part of Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
Here we are.
I think the Doom Eternal soundtrack is actually really fitting for this game because they're both about a dude who goes through weird space portals. Elevators were the best part of Star Wars Episode 3 video game. I love that game. I actually have a copy on Xbox. I could stream it. I do have my working, functioning Xbox, thanks to Jesus. Maybe someday. I have so many things I want to stream. I still have to finish Dragon Age, but it's Halloween time, and I gotta do Halloween stuff. Give me my worms. Wait, I think I need to press this button. Okay. Like, one guy comes out, like, okay, what happens to him? Nothing, I just have to fight him, I guess.
Boy, Ricky.
I was under the impression that something different was going to happen.
They're coming.
Oh my gosh, there's two guys now.
Fun stuff.
Ever played Fighting Force? It had I actually streamed it once. I think I was streaming something with Kieran, and then he's like, "Oh, but it's 5 p.m. Eastern, and I have to go to bed." So I just started streaming Fighting Force instead.
Rip them apart.
I should really play Doom: The Dark Ages again. I really liked that game. At the end of the day, I liked that game. I just don't think about it as much as Doom Eternal, because the soundtrack wasn't as good and the mechanics weren't as good. It was cool, though. Alright, what are we waiting for? All this, like, wasting time to fight, like, 8 or so guys. I heard, actually, they're supposedly doing a remaster of the Fighting Force games, which is great, because I don't know what happened to my copy of Fighting Force 2, but I sure would like to play it again. So by all accounts, it's terrible, but I'll be the judge of that, because I just remember not being able to figure out the first level of the game. I couldn't get through it. It was too confusing. It was really, like, this big fucking maze of, like underground tunnels, and they all looked the same. And you could only play as Hawk, which, like, I was excited to play it because the first one was a good 2-player game, and when you have a bunch of fucking siblings, a 2-player game goes a long way. But then the second was single-player only, so, like, no one wanted to play it. So I would just play it when I was the only one around.
Well, let's show them what we can do.
Oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button. I didn't play 2 because I had no co-op and no babes. What the fuck, man? I mashed the button like it told me to. I guess I didn't mash it exactly 1,000 times in a microsecond. Let's try this again. Where's my... No way, I gotta do this whole fucking part again. I have to fight, like, the generic enemies for an hour again. Yeah, the loading screens change a bit here and there. It's always just some enemy going into the camera and then it lets you play. All right, what can I get? I got some points. I can't get this. I just do like the base stat upgrades first because you're gonna use the same moves the whole game. You unlock new moves and none of them are useful. So there's not a huge reason to get them. Let's try this again. I'm gonna minimize opening the worm boxes so I have access to them when the two fucking sausage arm guys come in. Yeah, your ground pound is more useful than half of the moves you unlock throughout the game. Ground pound and your dash. Your Wario shoulder charge. You guys have a lot of health for I just don't think you get like any like base like damage increases, but your dodge and your guard are so ineffectual that it's almost worthless. Your dash attack is more useful. Right, where are they coming from? They're coming out of more tubes. We got more Sephiroth test tube babies. They do kind of look like the failed Genova experiments from FF7. Man, remember when I streamed Dirge of Cerberus? Now that was some Edge Kino, some anime Edge Kino, which is a totally different breed.
Hit him harder.
Oh no, my worm box. Can I use his arms? Hell yeah! Who's next? Where's the next guy spawning from? There we go. Number 5. Come on, hit him. Glitched arm mechanics, dude. Nothing I could do. I did everything correct.
He's inside. Outside. Press it.
I wonder what would happen if, like, Namco made a new Splatterhouse, but they had, like, a competent dev team make it with, like, talent. Like, what would that look like? What kind of game would that even be? That'd be like a God Hand? Maybe just Mad World with a horror theme? Although Mad World actually does have horror theme nowadays. No, it would just be Mad World. Oh, guts. Splatterhouse were good, you'd hate it. You don't know that. I liked Nier before it was cool, okay? It would probably make it a bad God of War reboot thing with Dollar Store Dark Souls shit. Look, if any game would work as a Souls-like, it would probably be Splatterhouse. Actually, I think, you know what would work as a Dark Souls, a Souls-like? Medieval. We'll never see that, but I just think it would work. This day and age, it will still be a mess with the fact that the most popular engine is Unreal 5, and most likely going to run on that. Did you guys see, the guys who made Gungrave Gore are doing a remake of Gungrave Gore. And by remake, I mean they're just putting it on Unreal 5 instead of Unreal 4, which is very strange because I already thought the original game looked fine. And I don't think switching engines is going to fix the obvious, the brazenly obvious budget limitations that they're dealing with.
Feel a flesh tearing in your hands? Admit it. The power, the strength.
No, no. You're confusing me. I can't think.
Look, man, I'm not going to be that easily swayed by Jim Cumming, like, spitting out zingers in my ear.
Journal of Dr. Henry West. Host body A's natural strength and size has been increased through surgical augmentation, making it powerful enough to contain the life essence of one of the monsters. Of course, the process has driven it violently insane.
Jim Wadding.
Easier to work with than dead.
Jim Gooning.
Let me think. Lamb of God, Mutant Supremacy, Cavalera Conspiracy, High on Fire, The Accused, The Haunted.
Wow.
PSG.
Wow, really convenient that he's listing all bands that have licensed music in the game. I don't think I've ever heard that dialogue. Maybe he only says it if he stands still for long enough. Weird. He didn't mention Five Finger Death Punch, though. That's fucked up. He listed all these bands and he didn't mention Five Finger Death Punch. He's Peter Parker. Yeah, I think this was actually the same year Edge of Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions came out, too. Maybe a year later. So he was already Spider-Man at that point. Jim Cummings when Jim Edging walks in. Gulp. Give me more worms. I need worms. Rick is straight up Five Finger Death Punch's top guy. You know, they get a lot of shit, but they do have a couple good songs.
Rick, stop it!
Calm yourself, Lenora.
It's Jennifer, you dick!
Mr. Taylor, it said that a man's true character is reflected in the fruits of his toil.
I forget what boss this is, but this looks like the time travel chamber from Sonic 06. Oh, Monkey Man. Fucking Cygor from Spawn.
It's beautiful.
Kill it!
Golira. Le Monkey. Really loud gorilla noises playing over everything. Spawn is either another Edge Kino type series that's still alive. It is, and you know, shockingly, not that much politics thrown into it. There is one issue where Donald Trump shows up, and it's very silly, and he doesn't say anything. So it's just like, I don't know. I guess Todd McFarlane knows his bread and butter. I would love a new Spawn game and not just an appearance in Mortal Kombat. Ironically, despite my love of Edge Kino, I don't like Mortal Kombat because I don't give a fuck about fighting games, except for Tekken. This is one of DK's new transformations of DK Bonanza. Wish Todd made more games and at least that movie. I know, he's been talking about it for like 2 decades now. We're never getting Spawn 2. got a checkpoint. Noise. 10 years he's been talking about. Yeah, like he never shuts up about it. He's like, oh, the Spawn movie, it's entering pre-production or something. Same thing with Furia. We're just never getting it. Like, I would love to see it, but it's just not happening. I like looking at the guest characters in Mortal Kombat, but exactly, like, I don't... Oh, I'm like, oh, they actually got Stallone to voice Rambo? That's cool. That's not gonna make me buy it. I actually have Rambo the video game, which was made by those people who made the recent RoboCop game. I just don't, like, have that affinity for 80s franchises that, like, Gen Xers wish I had. Gen Xers and early millennials really want you to love all the shit they liked as a kid. I got his stick. Nice, we splattered him up in this house. The rail shooter Rambo game? Yes, it is not very good. I never finished it. Mortal Kombat would be Kino if they locked in and picked and put in Rick. True. I mean, I guess you could theoretically make a character who looks like him in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which is the last Mortal Kombat game that I liked.
Oh, I swear, if you hurt her again...
It really is the time travel chamber from Sonic 06. I can't believe they stole this scene from Sonic 06. I got Splatter Smash, which I'm pretty sure is L1 triangle. Zing! Got her. You're so funny, Rick. You really know how to woo the ladies. Whoa. He's got a Mastodon shirt on, too. I forgot there's a Mastodon song in this game. Mythology Sub-Zero is the only canon MK game. What about Shaolin Monks?
Phase 7. Scream Park.
Oh my gosh, we're up to the amusement park stage.
Everything's just dandy.
This is a corrupted place of power.
Maybe someone built this place on the wrong piece of Earth. Maybe something bad happened here once. Don't take much for something good to go bad.
All right. Holy shit! It's like this is right. I think this came out the same year as Epic Mickey, so we can't say that Epic Mickey ripped it off. But I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I will not be skipping the stream this Sunday. I only did it last Sunday because I was very sleepy. But we will pick it up on Sunday. I think the amusement park spot is a good point to leave it off so that you guys actually want to see it. Sometimes the lion can't sleep because of ball cramps. I get it, man. Sometimes you get that 4 a.m. testicular torsion hitting. But hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for chilling with me while I play some horror, quote-unquote, games. And I will catch you guys on Sunday. And also on Twitter. See you later. Bye.